What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Quarantine Cuisine with Guapo, Grande. Today we're going to be making a restaurant favorite. We're going to be making spinach dip. Alrighty guys, so I used fresh spinach that I kind of just blanched in some boiling water, and I drained it as much as possible. I used about 12 ounces of fresh spinach, and that shit will wither down. And then I used about a cup of sour cream, and we're going to use 2 cups of cream cheese and a cup of mayonnaise. And you want to make sure that everything gets in there, and if you have to scrape it, go ahead and scrape it. Alright guys, once you get everything into the bowl, we're going to start seasoning it. First off, of course, we're going to give it some salt. So we're going to give it about a tablespoon of salt just to kind of make sure it gets a nice little seasoning. And then we're going to hit it with some garlic powder. This is going to give it a nice, zestier flavor. And then we're gonna give it some onion powder and some parsley. And we're going to give it some dill weed just to kind of give it a weird little zang. That's going to be nice. For the parsley though, if you have it, fresh parsley is optimal. Use about a cup. If not, dried parsley should be fine. I'm going to use about 1/8 of a cup or so. I don't really know if my fucking measurements are right, but like I said, the dill weed. And lastly, we're gonna just want to give it like a little dash of cayenne pepper hot sauce, just enough to kind of give it some twang zang, lemon bang. No lemon, just cayenne, but for the sake of the rhyming. And then we're gonna add some mozzarella cheese and some Parmesan Reggiano Romano. So about I would say 1/8 to 1/4 of a cup of Parmesan. Shredded Parmesan would be optimal, but if not, grated Parmesan is fine. And then we're going to mash these up. Before we do, we're going to add mozzarella. We're going to use part skim, so it's not super watery, so it doesn't, melt down and get very hydrated, if that makes sense. And we're going to use about half a packet, so it's about 6 ounces of shredded cheese. And then we're just going to mash everything up, and we're going to put it in a skillet that's been on high for about 5 minutes, so it's getting a little sizzle to it. And we're going to add some olive oil on the bottom of the pan and then coat everything with this spread. Alright guys, so while this bad boy is being put together on here, you're going to want to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. And while that's preheating, you're going to cook this bottom of it on the stovetop just to kind of form a nice little crust. Especially with that olive oil, it's going to give it a real rich flavor to it on the bottom. It's going to be real nice. And then while we're waiting, we're going to also add some breadcrumbs on top. It's not going to get cooked right now, but it's nice to just add it now so you don't have to do it right before and when you're in a rush. And it's going to give it a nice little crispy top to it. Alright, when you add that on, you want to make sure it's spread all around. You can even get it inside of a little bit, but alright, this is ready to go in the oven, and we're going to cook this bad boy for 20 minutes. Alright, so it has been 20 minutes, and it is bubbly. It is looking sexy. Wow. Look at that. Look at that bubble game. Oh yeah. Dip. Spinach dip. Alright, we're going to give this bad boy a shot. We're going to use our air fried tortilla chips that we made, which you can see at the link above for an Air Fryer Friday episode. And we're gonna check this bad boy out and see how it is. Oh, look at that. It is fucking spinach dip. Looking pretty damn good, if I say so myself. Let's try it out. Alright, yeah, it's definitely great. I mean, it's party ready. It's quarantine party ready. So, everything came together. The only difference, the only thing that I would change, maybe add a little bit more salt and get a smaller cast iron so it's more of a dip and less of a spread, because it kind of, the cast iron pan is too big so the layer is too thin. Or I could just, double the amount of ingredients and spinach dip. Alright guys, that's all for Quarantine Cuisine with Guapo Grande. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Always remember to live grande and be guapo.